They called him mad, but he called it hope. In the late 1990s, when the world was trembling under the shadow of an unknown viral plague, one man stood alone against time, politics, and greed. His name was Dr. Jonathan Reed, a brilliant microbiologist from Seattle, a man of quiet eyes and restless dreams. He wasn't rich, he wasn't famous, but he had something greater, a heart that refused to stop believing that one person could change everything. It all began in a small underground lab. While the rest of the world was panicking, Jonathan was searching for a cure, not for fame, not for money, but for the people dying in silence. Every night, he recorded his voice on an old cassette. "If I die, let this work speak for me." Months passed. His body weakened, but his faith grew. And then, the miracle happened. He found it, a combination of proteins and synthetic enzymes that could halt cellular decay. It wasn't just a cure for the virus, it was a glimpse of life beyond death. He sent his findings to the government lab, expecting applause, expecting help. But what he got instead was silence. Days later, two men in suits arrived. They took his data, his samples, even his laptop, and they said only one line: "You never saw this. You never made this." The next morning, Jonathan Reed's laboratory burned to the ground. The world never heard his name again. News outlets said, "Local scientist suffers mental breakdown, possibly arson." They painted him as insane. His university fired him. His friends left. He disappeared. But truth doesn't burn. Years later, when a new cure was released by a major pharmaceutical company, it used the exact same formula that Jonathan had written in his private journal. Only this time, another man's name was on the patent. The world celebrated. Billions were saved. But Jonathan Reed died in a wooden cabin in Alaska, alone, unknown, and forgotten. He left behind a single note: "Greater than, if saving lives means losing mine, I accept the trade." Today, his discovery still runs through our veins, literally. Every injection that saves a life carries a piece of him. Every heartbeat that continues echoes the name of a man the world chose to erase. But legends, real legends, don't need statues or fame. They live in every breath they gave us. So next time you hear about a new cure or a miracle drug, remember, somewhere, once, there was a man who gave everything and asked for nothing in return. If you believe forgotten heroes like Jonathan Reed deserve their names back, write his name in the comments, because silence is what killed him, and your voice might just bring him back.